Hey guys, it's PhantomOfdarkness, and if you're wondering why I'm making this video, unfortunately, the reason why is because I said I was going to have a video out for you guys, but unfortunately, I do not have a narration video out for you guys. So obviously, I'm being straightforward with you guys, I'm being blunt with you guys. I just want to make sure you guys are getting the best version of me possible, so I don't want to rush myself. I want to make sure you get quality content. I want to make sure that you can enjoy the content, and I want to try to strive to get a little bit longer content. I can't even talk. I want to strive to get a little bit longer content for you guys. I mean, at least for this next video, because I don't know, I feel like it brings out more value in the video, and I don't know, I just feel like I could do a little bit better in that regard. So guys, I know I feel like I failed you in a way because I haven't gotten a video out for you today, and I promised you guys a video, but you know, I can't do it. I can't do it today. I don't want to rush myself and all this and that. So that is the reason why you're partially getting this kind of video, which is kind of a video anyway. So I did kind of fulfill my promise in a way, but it's not the video that you were expecting. So guys, I'm so terribly sorry. Jeez, I feel like I'm calling off work or something. I'm being like completely ridiculous and trying to apologize to you guys, even though I know you guys are okay and you're accepting of that. But it's not like you guys are going to like throw down a hammer and be like, oh my gosh, I hate you forever. I'm never watching any of your videos ever again because you said you were going to get a video out and you happen not to get a video out. But, you know, I don't know. It's just the way I am, like, and it's not that I'm anxious or whatever. I, like, over-worry myself sometimes, and I just, you know, I don't know. Like, I know you guys will be there. I'm thankful for all the 13,000 subscribers I have on the channel thus far, and I just feel like it's important to communicate with you guys because communication is essential for, you know, society and life anyway. And I know that sounds a little weird trying to explain why I'm not getting a video out, like going to like specific meticulous detail as to why. But, you know, if you guys want a reason, that's a reason. I can't just, you know, give you guys excuses and be like, oh, you know, I was fishing and I broke my leg and I, you know, humped an alligator and then he bit off my arm or something like that. Don't ask. Those are ridiculous examples that don't even make any sense. So, yeah. But really, when it comes to my channel, I like to treat you guys like just any other human being. Like, I just want to treat you guys like I'm your friend, like your next door neighbor who actually is really cool. Hopefully, I'm not a bad neighbor. But I genuinely like talking to you guys. I like communicating with you guys, and I like hearing from you in the comment section below. So regardless if there's an actual, you know, legitimate video out where I'm narrating or just, you know, communicating with you guys, you know, that's just, you know, what I like to do. I like to talk to you guys and like to hear from you because you guys are like family to me. You guys are like friends. And I know it's cliche. A lot of people say that on their channels. Oh, we're just a big fat community and we love each other and we kiss each other until the sun sets and stuff like that. But really, I genuinely appreciate everything you guys have done for my channel. And it just doesn't, it feels weird not being able to get anything out. If it's not a video, that's a narration. You know, I haven't discussed many things with you guys lately, and I haven't had a discussion video where I actually sat down and talked with you guys. Partially because I don't know how to talk, and I'm more comfortable actually just, you know, putting out videos where I actually narrate. And when I do this kind of stuff on the spot, yes, it is genuine, but please know that I'm a freaking erratic piece of crap. And self-deprecation at its finest. But like, really, guys, you know, I really appreciate it so much. Like, I just want to show my appreciation for you guys. And the best way I can show my appreciation is every once in a while, just kick back and actually do a video where I talk to you guys and just let you know how I'm doing, where my mindset is currently, and, you know, just let you guys know that things are going great for me because of you guys. Obviously, when it comes to YouTube and just like in general, you know, my life is always getting better every step of the way. And I just wanted to say that no matter what you're going through in general, if you're having any difficulty, if you're struggling at all, I just want to let you guys know that no matter what, you know, we have each other. You know, I may not be like the person you can actually physically see, but I try my best to reach out to you guys if you ever, you know, have any issues. I mean, I can't be your priest or anything like that, but I can, you know, try to actually, you know, make you feel a little bit better, but at least, you know, giving you some content that you can enjoy every once in a while, or just like speaking to you like as a human being, a genuine human person, because, you know, a lot of people these days, it's hard to find friends and like really good friends who actually genuinely care for you. So I don't know, maybe it's stupid, I don't know, but I like connecting with you guys in a profound way. So, you know, that's just who I am. You know, I'm always going to be who I am. And if it means I'm not perfect, if it means that I come off as kind of weird or strange, you know, it all doesn't matter, because in the end, the strange people are the best friends you can have in real life. So, where am I going with this, guys? Phew. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm comfortable in my skin enough to let you guys know that I will be here to communicate with you guys and actually talk to you guys if you guys have any issues. And I know this is not a therapy session, but that's just who I am. I like communicating with you guys. As I said, I'm not trying to be a broken record or repeat myself over and over again, but I just try to be genuine. I got to use this platform for other things other than the horror sometimes. And if that means, helping people out in certain ways, that's what I've always wanted to do in life in some capacity. So to be able to reach someone and like make them feel better about their day, like that really matters. So before I get all mushy and like say anything else, just letting you guys know. But the reason why I'm also actually saying this is because, we just recently hit 13K a while ago, and we're on 14K almost. And that couldn't have been possible without your guys' support. So there was kind of a point to this video. It wasn't just me rambling about random things, about me appreciating you and stuff like that. Although that is obviously really important for me to say, but I just, I can't emphasize enough how, you guys have made my life better just by, watching my contents and actually giving me even a little bit of extra money for me to enjoy myself with. So, and obviously there's more to life than money. There's more to YouTube than actually getting stats and just being another statistic of, a really successful YouTuber. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. And I'm not going to deny, it really is cool looking at all the videos that I've made and seeing the growth from when I first made my very first video, which you guys should definitely check out because I'm light years ahead of where I used to be in that regard. And whenever you start a YouTube channel, of course, your first video is always going to be shitty. So regardless, just seeing that progression from, point A to Z at this point, hopefully that doesn't mean it's the end, but you guys know what I mean. Like just seeing that progression and seeing all these new faces come in and seeing the old faces return just says a lot about this channel and how much longevity it has. And hopefully for the future, it can continue this. But like the fact that you guys have been here since day one and you have been supporting me, and all the new people that have come in and they've enjoyed my content, like I'm just really grateful for the support. And you guys are a big role. You guys play a big role. And it's just not me making the videos. There has to be a process when I upload the videos. There has to be people sharing it. There has to be people saying, oh, this is the content that I want to see. This is the content that I really appreciate. It helps me in some shape or form. Like, it's so weird to think that. Like, it's so weird to think that some of you guys really are attached to my work. And to me, it's just reading stories. But to you, maybe you have value in this kind of stuff, and for some reason it really speaks to you and you love it. So thank you, because I've heard that stuff before. You guys have told me that over and over again, and I can't even think of why you guys think that way sometimes, but I'm grateful for it. And that's why I keep going, because I have an impact on you, and that's what I want. My goal was always to have an impact on you. And I'm going to re-emphasize, because I said this over and over again in numerous discussion videos, but my goal was always to provide you guys with something unique and innovative so you guys can go back to this channel continuously and find value in it forever. But really, the moments I live for are when you guys comment in the section below, like I just said, that these videos have given you some kind of hope for something. I mean, they've given you the ability to, enjoy yourself, I guess, while you're watching the videos. And just, it just helps you with things like you're doing your homework or something like that, and just helps you get by, or you're struggling with the loss of a loved one. And it's really weird, because it just makes me feel like I need to go on even further, because you guys are now relying on content that I need to produce for you guys, because you're trying to get away from reality. And when I'm making videos, when I'm like in my mode, that's what I do as well. I'm trying to get away from reality. I'm trying to get away from all the stressors of life. And excuse me if I can't talk, which you guys know I can't, but I don't know. I'm just kind of reflecting of, the time I spent on YouTube. It's almost been 3 years since I've uploaded my first video, and I've been pretty much consistently uploading since then. And it's crazy. It's just crazy, because back then, nobody was watching my videos. I mean, I had a couple supporters, they were my friends. They were, a couple people from online who subscribed to my channel from ways I don't even understand, because I don't know how they even found my channel, because I was so obscure. I mean, I had 1 or 2 subscribers, but somehow one person was able to find that one video on YouTube, or, you know, whoever you are who was the first person who actually subscribed to my channel. Thank you, because you started it all and you actually launched this channel and made it become what it was. So thank you to whoever it was. It's probably one of my friends, my friends in real life, you know, but yeah, thank you. And now here I am, almost 14,000 supporters. People have clicked on the subscribe button and have chosen me to be their narrator. Like, that is an immense honor. Like, seriously, I don't even know if immense is it's, you know, appropriate in this context, but who cares? Because I'm happy. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm very fortunate that I've been in this position where I can succeed, and you guys are all a part of it. And it wouldn't have been that interesting. You know, it could have been 14,000 subscribers and nobody comments. It could have been, you know, lack of engagement. It could have been, you know, there could have been no substance to this channel at all, because to me, a successful channel is a channel that engages in their community, that has an actual community. When you see like constant people commenting and you're actually having discussions with them, to me, that's what success is when it comes to YouTube. Like, when I see a channel that has 20,000 subscribers and like 5 views, and, you know, in the comment section, nobody's watching, no one's commenting, that says to me that the person's not doing a good job of actually engaging with their audience, or maybe they're not doing enough to actually, you know, provide them with what they want. And I don't know. It's just, I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything or cocky, but I'm just really emphasizing again how thankful I am that I have this channel, and that you guys are consistently coming back and have conversations with me. And, you know, we have this almost family-like, you know, dynamic. It's crazy. It is crazy. You know, I'm 26 years old, and I hope I can do for YouTube forever. I hope this never stops. I hope by some miracle I can continue to progress and, like, you know, achieve more success on this platform. But, you know, regardless, I've already gained enough success, in my opinion, because you guys have made it possible. You know, yesterday I was looking at a lot of Angry Grandpa videos, and before, I wasn't really interested in Angry Grandpa all that much. I mean, I knew about him. I watched a couple of videos. He was really funny. You know, there are a couple of videos I watch every now and again, but I discovered something about him that I think is something that I think we should all learn from. You know, obviously he was not perfect. He had his issues. You know, he had his temper tantrums. I mean, a lot of that stuff was based on reality. You know, some of it was staged, but, you know, you're coming from a place from heartache and constant, you know, adversity and, you know, a lot of issues. But he truly represented his family in a way that was really authentic and genuine. Like, you don't ever see families that show, they always show their best side. They never show like the bad moments, the terrible moments where they're in, you know, they're experiencing a lot of grief, and they just don't know how to process life sometimes. And anyway, I was watching a few of his videos, the ones where he got really emotional after thanking his fans for everything that they've given him. And it just made me realize that, like, damn, like, you don't really know the impact you have on someone unless they tell you outright. And don't think that your efforts are for nothing. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. And it doesn't really matter what kind of life you're living. Like, don't think that you have no place on this earth, because everybody has a purpose on this earth. And that's just my personal opinion. But there's always a reason for why people exist. There's always a reason why people exist in your life in that moment. And there's always a reason why they leave. You know, there's always lessons to be had in life. So, you know, but you don't really realize that what you're doing, it can inspire people. It could be a normal thing that you're doing. You could be a doctor. You could be, you know, a garbage man for all we know. You could be anything. You could do the simplest task in the world, and you could still mean so much to someone just by the way you are, and you're not even doing anything, and you don't realize your impact. But here's Angry Grandpa, you know, the voice of a generation of people who probably, you know, they think they're old and their life is over with and they don't have anything left to offer in this world. But Pickle Boy, you know, at one point in his life decided to whip out a camera, and the rest was history. And millions of subscribers later, his impact is felt around the world. Even after his death, people are watching his videos. And you know what? That is true impact. I mean, like the fact that he genuinely appreciated his fans, he called them youngins and whatnot. I mean, you could feel a sense of appreciation from him. Like, you knew you were getting a person, like, you knew if you were watching his videos, like, he cared about it. He was always excited, you know. But more importantly, every time that a fan appreciated him, every time a fan noticed him in public, he loved it, not because, he was arrogant or conceited or a narcissist, but because for the longest time he believed that he was absolute trash, and he got a second lease on life, as Pickle Boy put it in, the announcement video of his death, that he got to live again after this. That his subscribers, his youngins, they breathed more life into him, and he had a reason to live and keep going and keep fighting because it was all for him. And he could have lived life without them and still could have made a good impact on people. He made an impact on his family, and he was just a real, genuine person. But every time he broke down, every time I read a letter of acknowledgement saying that you impacted my life in a positive manner, he started getting really emotional. And the reason why he got emotional is he could relate to the struggles that these people were feeling. I'm living in poverty, I've got all these illnesses because, I've missed Christmases because I didn't have, toys. Like, these are really important things that during your childhood, you don't need to miss. Like, you need to experience that. So he felt it hurt him. So I guess, my thoughts were he probably just, he could relate to that struggle, and to see, these people, look up to him as almost a hero is kind of mind-boggling, because he's an ordinary person just living life, and he's not perfect, and obviously he's had all these issues, but in the end, people still respect him for who he was as a person. And even if it was just simple things like, oh, this video was mindless entertainment and it helped me get through life, that was something he really cherished. But like I said, you don't understand the impact you have on someone, regardless of what you do in life, until they tell you. And don't think that your efforts are for nothing, because they aren't. There's always someone who really appreciates and admires what you're doing. And don't feel like you're living in this world without any cause at all, because you are, and you matter as much to anyone. So sorry guys, I don't mean to get into lecture mode and, spill like all these random thoughts that are going through my head and, completely ramble. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, like, in terms of Angry Grandpa, I feel like I can relate to him as well, because like I feel that way a lot of times too when you guys give me comments and you tell me all these things. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm just doing my thing. And it's not like I'm the greatest person in the world. It's not like I'm this god or anything. It's just, I just like, making videos, and I like actually being busy, and I like the whole process of actually being creative and having an outlet to express myself individually. But anyway, guys, I probably should just cut this video out. It's kind of funny because I always anticipate when I make the discussion videos, I always anticipate these discussion videos to actually last a short while, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but then they end up being almost 20 minutes for, I don't know why, but maybe my rambling has, gotten too severe, and I'm just, I'm not making any sense and all this and that. But guys, seriously, I'm really thankful. There will be a video tomorrow, and if you got to the end of this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much, and let me know in the comment section below how you feel about everything. How do you feel about my videos? If there's anything that you want to suggest personally, as far as like what you want to see in the future, or if you can relate to what I'm saying in the sense that you don't really know someone's impact until almost they're gone sometimes too. And there's only one thing in life that you can't ever get back. I mean, you can make a lot of money, but you can't bring back someone to life, and you can't bring back, time, essentially. You can't turn back the clock and do everything over again. So you have to live life in the moment. You have to value each interaction with everybody you have, like the people that matter most to you in life, and you have to hug them, because you never know when they're going to be gone. You never know when they won't exist on this earth anymore, and you have to, take the time to actually live and breathe in this world. Not just live for accolades and, success, which is nice. That's a side effect of, working really hard and being like someone who, is really committed to what they're doing. But cherish the times you connect with someone and develop relationships. Don't always think it's about money or, things other than just like trying to get ahead in life. But you only have so many hours in life to do what you want to do. So if you have an opportunity to seize that opportunity, then you go ahead and do it. and you find the time to actually interact and connect with people. YouTube is a great platform to actually discover new people and actually interact with people, build relationships. And I think sometimes people get ahead of themselves a little bit, and they think about money and success, and that's all they really think about. And on YouTube, there's plenty of money to go around. There's plenty of success, I can tell you that much. But the people who actually step out of their comfort zone in a way to actually reach out to you and actually say, hey, how are you doing? And, having an interaction with you that will last your whole entire life that nobody will ever forget. That's what you live for in life. And that's the kind of stuff you can take to your grave and won't regret. I met this person, or I traveled halfway across the country to meet someone that I knew from YouTube or something like that, or even someone who you've interacted with on, the comment section. Like, you had a meet and greet with your favorite YouTuber, and even though it was for a few seconds, they met other people, you felt special because you got a chance to associate yourself with them for a second. And they're not they're human beings. They're just like us. They cut and bleed. But at the same time, you use your money to have an experience instead of just using your money and saving it and just making the most amount of money possible. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not, but yeah, I'm going to cut this out because I've been taking way too long to finish this whole entire video, and I'm just rambling. And if you guys like rambling, thank you, because you're just sitting through a wild pile of mess, and I can't really talk right now. But no, seriously, guys, the point of this is I'm thankful for 13,000 subscribers, and you hear me tell you this all the time, but I'm never going to stop being able to say that. I'm never going to just, waste my time and just upload videos mindlessly. And to me, that's wasting my time when I actually don't, occasionally talk to you guys and tell you how I'm feeling and let guys know that I'm here, if you want to talk in the comment section and whatnot. But before I embarrass myself even further, before I make a fool of myself, I'm going to get out and stop being so awkward. So, guys, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. And, life is beautiful. Just, if you're having a tough time, just make sure that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. I know it sounds cliche, but, things will, get better. And just have faith, work as hard as possible in life, and make sure you're building those relationships. Make sure you don't build toxic relationships with the wrong people, and just make sure that you're someone that people can look up to and someone who sets the right example, because we need more of those people in this world. So, good night, good morning, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Love you so much.